Hi everybody, welcome back to another grocery haul. Thank you for clicking on. In today's grocery haul, I have already gone to Lidl and I have an Amazon order coming, and I also will probably sprinkle in some other things throughout the week. I know I have to go to Trader Joe's. I know I have to go to CVS. So I may put those on this video. But let's get started with what is right here in front of us, which again is Lidl. At Lidl, I spent a total of $43, and here is all that I got. I picked up 2% milk. This was $1.61. I am trying the Lidl brand that it's called Belarome or Bellarom. This is the creamer that I use, the zero sugar, but I normally buy it in Coffee Mate. But at $1.99, I decided I would try this. I needed cornstarch, $1.79. Then the bananas, I just picked up 2. I thought I had picked up more than 2. Someone may have eaten one, but they were like 70 cents per pound. So this was probably around about 50 cents. And then we have tuna fish. They had a special on tuna fish for 99 cents for the albacore, and then 79 cents for just the regular chunk light tuna. So I picked up both of those, and what I normally do is mix the two of them together if I'm making 2 cans. Then we have onions. Onions were on a good price. These were $1.99, both of them. So I picked up a yellow, I picked up a red, which I was out of. Then we have the baby carrots. These were 85 cents. The butter was on a good special for $2.29. So I picked up 1 salted and 2 unsalted. Then we have cucumbers. Cucumbers were $1.99. So were the blackberries. This was the special this week, $1.99 for this size. Then we have the Roma tomatoes. This bag was $1.79. Hamburger buns were $1.29. Then the Cara oranges were $3 and change. The white rice, this is one thing I have to go to Trader Joe's for. I always like Trader Joe's basmati rice, but when I was out yesterday, my daughter said we were out of rice. So I went on and picked up this little cheaper bag of rice. This was 85 cents. Then the plums just looked really good. These were not on my to-do list, to pick up list, but they just look so good that I picked them up. These were $3 and like 20-something cents, 40-something cents, but I know it was in the $3 range. They look really good. Then the last thing from Lidl I picked up are these sausages. I love their brand that they sell. These were $2.49. So yes, everyone, this is everything from Lidl. Keep watching for Amazon Fresh. Here is my Amazon Fresh delivery. For the items you see here, I spent a total of $33.59. Let's jump in and see what I got. So for myself and my daughter, I bought this high-protein tofu. She's going to take this and make us a recipe with it. I think she's going to make an Asian dish with it, but I can't wait. The way she fixes tofu is really, really good. So I picked that up. This was $3.99. Then I picked up 2 limes for a total of 50 cents. Some Colby Jack cheese, $1.74. The broccoli, $1.15. Then we have spring mix. This was $2.48. I'm trying to decrease my coffee intake. I've been drinking coffee every other day, but then there were some days about 3 days in a row that I just needed my coffee. So in order to help me along with decreasing the coffee intake, I've decided to do chai. And so I'm going to give this a try. The vanilla is a good flavor in this, so I picked this up to help along with that. This was $2.48. Really good price for Bigelow. Then we have the Valentine's cakes. They were $2.50. I picked up the crunchy shrimp spring rolls. These are really, really good by CPAC. They were on sale for $8.97, and we'll probably have these for lunch or dinner today. And then the last thing for $6.48, I picked up the Scott Comfort Plus 12 rolls. This is everything from Amazon Fresh. Keep watching for the next place. Here is Trader Joe's, and I will be showing you a few other places as well. But at Trader Joe's, I picked up all of these items for a total of $82.41. And I'll be honest, I don't know the price of everything. Usually when I go to Trader Joe's, I don't go on a budget. I'm going for something specific, and while I'm there, I'll go ahead and pick up other things. Well, again, this is $82.41 later. So let's see what I got. As soon as I walked through the door, I saw these cherry plums, which finding cherry plums in February is not normal. But I went on and picked them up because this is actually my favorite fruit. Had a cherry plum tree in the back of my house growing up, and of course it's just good memories. These were $6.99 a piece, and they're super sweet. All right, then we have something new to me. I'm not sure if it's new to Trader Joe's. I've never tried this. This is the hot honey fudge. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of hot. Can't wait to try that. And then on some other Trader Joe's videos, I've been seeing the girlies haul this. This is the picante peppers with creamy cheese filling. So I can't wait to dig into that, probably today. I picked up the peanut sauce for my daughter. She loves cooking with that. Also picked this up for her as well, the crunchy chili onion. Picked this up for myself. This was $1.99. I love these teeny tiny tomatoes. They are perfect in salads. Then keeping to the back, we picked up some French green beans. I saw a recipe for green beans, smoked turkey legs, and potatoes, white potatoes in the crock pot. So I'm going to try that with some of these. Then this is a staple whenever I go to Trader Joe's. And if you've ever seen Trader Joe's videos, you see a lot of people haul this. This package, the mandarin orange chicken, it is that good. I think these run around $5.99 a piece, so I picked up two. This is actually what I go to Trader Joe's for. This is the basmati rice. This is my favorite rice to eat and to cook. And so whenever I'm out, I always head back to Trader Joe's, which is about 25 minutes away from me. And that's not far, not too awfully far. But I always go in to pick these up. That's usually when I make my Trader Joe's run. We eat a lot of basmati rice. Moving on, I always like their pastas as well. Pasta's standard price at Trader Joe's is 99 cents. So I think I'm going to do some Alfredo, salmon, and broccoli pasta with using this today. Got the spaghetti, 99 cents, of course. Then, you may not know, but vegetable dumplings are very hard to find. And so I like to pick these up as well for my daughter, who, again, is a vegetarian. Well, she's a pescatarian, but she eats very little seafood. But whenever I see the veggie dumplings, I pick those up for her. We're going to share this Korean fried rice. It has sweet potatoes and glass noodles and other little veggies in there that look so good. Picked her up some fish nuggets. We'll share those. Picked her up some hash browns. Also picked her up the shrimp gyozas. And then the last thing from Trader Joe's, vegetable fried rice, which is standard. Excuse me. This is everything from Trader Joe's for $82.41. Now, got a couple of things here from Dollar Tree. I picked up a new book. This is called Pick Up by Nora Dahlia. And then I also needed some parsley flakes. So those were the two things I picked up from Dollar Tree. Then from Walmart, I picked up some antibacterial hand wipes that I want to keep in my car. And then the Olay Active Hydrating, I use Olay products, but the one I have is SPF. And then, but when I'm around in the house, I wanted some with no SPF. So I picked this up. This was, I think, like $8.49. And then while I was there, I was hungry, didn't know when I was going to eat. So I picked up this chicken. Didn't necessarily need to pick it up, but it's okay. These are $5.97, and they smelled and looked delicious. One last place, I'm going to take you over to CVS. At CVS, I picked up these items that I couponed for. I'm not going to give a big breakdown of how I coupon for them, but these this week, buy one, get one free. And so a piece, they were $2.20. Then the toothbrushes were right around 60 cents. So I bought 3 using the couponing style that I use. The acne, stubborn acne, what is this, ultra thin blemish patches. This was $1.99 after coupons. I just went on and picked these up for my husband. These were actually marked down from $16 and change to $1, and I'm looking at the receipt. These were $1.59 a piece. After, I'll show you the receipt, after $16.49. So excellent buy there. And then these were also an excellent buy. I picked these up for my husband or my boys if they want to come by and grab some. These actually ended up being 50 cents a piece. So let me show you my receipt real quick. We have the deodorants right here. No, I'm sorry. These are the Oral-B toothbrushes. So one was free, one was 51 cents, and one was 68 cents. Then here is what I paid for the body washes. One was 22 cents, one was 54 cents. Okay, so just those, and then down the bottom we have the Neutrogena wipes. They were 94 cents. But like I said $1.99, but because I rolled in extra bucks, then that brought the price down even cheaper. So for the toothbrushes, the acne pads, and the body wash, that was a total of $4.83 after tax. Amazing. That's why everyone should coupon. And then we go right here to the odor blasters and the deodorants. You can see they were $16.49, but I paid $1.59. I paid $1.58. Got 2. And then the odor blasters were $6.38. And then the other 2 were free, so making them $2.20 a piece. So yeah, everyone, this is everything for this week from the places I have gone to. I hope my video inspires you to go out and find good bargains, to coupon, to lower your value of, not value, but lower the cost of what you are buying. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Be blessed. Bye-bye.